Socks. Runners can never have too many of them, right? Especially some really good compression socks. Today we're going to be talking about the Sumarpro Compression Socks. And if you would like a great discount on these or maybe win a free pair for yourself, stay tuned. Geeks, and welcome back to Running Geek Girl. My name is Heather and I am glad you're here today because we're going to be talking about these Sumarpro Tall Compression Socks for women. Now, I am going to be upfront and tell you that I was sent a couple of pairs of these for the purposes of review, but all of the opinions in this video are my own. Now, I was able to try these out over the weekend. I took them, as you can see, on a trail run, and I took them out on the road as well. So I was able to get a good feel in a couple of different environments and a couple of different running styles so that I could get an overall feel of how these would work for me. And I was very pleased with what I found. Let's just talk a little bit about the company. Sumarpro makes a lot of apparel and things like that for athletes, specifically a lot of triathletes and runners, but they are also recommended for use in other sports as well, such as cycling, tennis, and so on. Now, these are useful in other areas as well, such as if you were in a job where you are on your feet all day, or if you are perhaps pregnant, if you are wanting to use these for recovery, if you're wanting to use them for travel, then they recommend these as well. Talking specifically about these socks, these are the Tall Compression Socks for women, and they are a 20 to 30 millimeter HG rating for compression, which is along the same lines as most other compression brands that you are going to find on the market. I found that the material on these was not too thick and not too thin. I found a nice little Goldilocks area where these were very, very comfortable. They felt very smooth going on. First thing I noticed when I put them on was the toe right here. There is a seam that goes across the top of the toes and not the end of the toes. So I was not going to experience any kind of disturbances on the ends of my toes. And this is a double seam here that they have worked very hard to reduce down as much as they possibly can and still be able to get the sock to fit together. So I never once felt this rubbing against the top of my feet. So very, very comfortable indeed. I found that this was a very breathable material as well. As you know, we are going through one last little heat snap right here at the end of summer, beginning of fall. So we've been having some hotter temperatures here, and I never once found that my feet were getting overheated in these. The breathability on these was wonderful. And of course, when I put them on, I instantly noticed that there was compression in just the right areas. I felt it through the arch of my foot and around my calves as well. So I felt very well supported in these, and by the end of the run was still feeling that level of support and did not experience as much tiredness. Now, that could have been just a me thing. I can't guarantee that same result for you, but the compression really did work by the end of both runs and did help me to recover a lot more easily than runs where I was not wearing any type of compression sock. So just kind of comparing wearing this type of sock to no compression whatsoever, this definitely did the trick and made a difference in my overall recovery. Your mileage may vary on that, just depends on how your body reacts to compression socks in general. Now, what makes these socks particularly interesting are these right here, right on the bottom of the foot, and you'll find them on the back of the heel as well. And these are the 3D printed dots. Now, this is mostly made for extra grip and a little bit of extra compression in those areas. So if you're finding that you kind of blow out those two areas of your socks fairly easily, these do give you just a little bit of extra cushioning and a little bit of extra support in those areas, especially if you are planning on using these for something like yoga or Pilates, then these will definitely give you that little bit of extra grip to help you stay on your mat, stay on the floor, and help prevent any slipping. So that has been my experience with these. I did try running around with these on my tile floor downstairs and did find that this did help keep me from slipping a lot more than some other socks that I have worn. So that is something else that you can look for on these socks. Now, these socks are made up of 75% nylon and 25% Lycra, so there is some nice stretch and some great give to these without being too stretchy, because again, you do want these to compress as well as you can. While other compression socks I have had some trouble getting on and off, these were stretchy in just the right places that I was able to get them on and off easily and still feel the compression in the areas where I needed them. The one word of caution that I would give you about these socks is that you need to be aware of your calf size. Now, I tend to have kind of muscly calves just from running for so long. My calves have gotten just a little bit thick. And so I found that although the shoe size was the correct size for this, the calf size, I was probably at the upper end of what this particular sock could hold for that particular calf size. So it was maybe a little bit tight, but not anywhere to the point of being uncomfortable. But I would say that if you are a person that tends to have thicker calves, then you are definitely going to want to measure your calf and make sure that you double check the sizing chart on the page to make sure that you are getting the right sock that will fit for you. So overall, the Sumarpro Tall Women's Compression Sock was a positive experience for me, and I will definitely be wearing these in the future. I have this pair in blue, and I also have another pair in the hot pink. But if the tall socks are not for you, they also have some low-cut socks as well, which you can find on the product page. I'm going to have a link down below in my description box to the product page if you would like to order it from their Amazon site. And if you'll check from now until the end of the month, that is September 30th, 2022, there is going to be a discount code for you to use as well. So if you would like a deal on these socks, then this is the time that you need to be checking them out. So link down below to the product page, use the discount code and check them out for yourself. Or if you would like to maybe get a pair for free, make sure that you drop a comment down below, because I'm going to be choosing one person who comments between now and the end of the month, that is September 30th, 2022. One lucky commenter is going to get a pair for free. So make sure that you drop a comment down below if you are the lucky winner. Then I will be tagging you and letting you know. So you have from now until September 30th to drop a comment down below and make sure that you can try these out for free. So drop those comments down below or give this video a big thumbs up. Both of those get us out in front of more runners just like you. You can follow me on social media as well. All the links are going to be down in the description. You can find me across all platforms under the name Running Geek Girl. Thanks so much for being here. I'm so glad you could join me. Remember to laugh hard, run fast, and be kind. See you guys later.